We're about ready to start part 2, at least to read the stuff. Part 2, the Midnight Masks. Check the campaign log. If Lita was forced to find others to help her cause, read Intro 1, otherwise read Intro 2. So read Intro 2. In the wake of the disaster at your home, Lita Chandler, the red-haired woman from your parlor, lays out a tale that, even in light of what you have just witnessed, strains the limits of your belief. The creatures in your home, she claims, are called ghouls, cruel beings who plague the crypts, caverns, and tunnels beneath the city of Arkham. These creatures feed on the corpses of humans, and they are served by a dark cult within Arkham whose members have inexplicably come to worship the ancient master of the ghouls. This cult has been killing innocent people and feeding them to the ghouls, satiating a monstrous hunger. A dark balance was maintained until now. Recently, Lita continues, one of their lairs where the corpses were stored was destroyed. Since then, the ghouls have been more active than usual. I have tracked their movements and tried my best to stop them from running amok throughout the city. But I think there is something worse going on. The cult has been planning something darker and more ominous than anything I have yet observed. Indications are that this plan shall come to fruition tonight, shortly after midnight. Beyond that, I cannot fathom what to expect. Many of the cultists, Lita continues, will seem like everyday people, despite their foul intentions. Whenever the cult meets, its members don masks shaped like the skulls of various animals to protect their identities from one another. These masks are our mark, symbols of death and decay. We must unmask the cultists to expose and derail their plans. We have but a few hours. The more cultists we find before midnight, the better. Setup. Gather all the cards from the following encounter sets. The Midnight Masks. What is that? Oh, your phone.
Wow, that is a terrible sound.
Yeah, it is. The Midnight Masks. Chilling Cold, which you already have. Night Gaunts. Oh boy. Night Gaunts. That's this guy. Dark Cult and Locked Doors.
Hooray. Locked doors. The most benign sounding cards out of all these. And yet
And there's
most
some of the
frustrating.
worst, yeah.
There's only 2 of them.
Right, and they always show up. And 2 locked doors. Okay, so we don't need this one, this one, this one, or this one anymore.
Or these.
Those are the gatherings, so those go in here. Let's see, put these away.
Whoa, no.
That's fine. The attic, the parlor, the hallway, the cellar, the study, Flesh Eater, the Icy Ghoul, and the Devourer below. There we go.
So just to give you an idea of what happened, he accidentally pulled out a divider from this. And yeah.
Put that back. I need to put stuff away. Might as well just do it on camera. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it was like, oh shit. Ghouls is right here. I found on Amazon a card box that I want. Let's see, Ancient Evils, Fucked Up Soccer Ball, and the Martini Glasses, which was Striking Fear. It says it can hold up to like 1,500 unsleeved cards, but I don't know how many cards I have.
I'm going to guess more than 1,500 at this point.
No. I bought 1,500 sleeves and I have more than half of them left.
Maybe the sleeves just take up a lot more room than I would expect, but...
Yeah. Well, also remember, like, when these are only like half of the game, right? The other half are in the binders.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we got the Midnight Masks. This is the act, agenda. There's only 1 act and 2 agendas. Here's all the locations, false leads.
Do we have to pull out anybody? Or have we already pulled out?
What is that?
These are the acolytes.
Oh, no, these are the.
Oh, they're all part of the.
Yep, they're part of the Cult of Ermordoth set. So, let's continue with the setup. Set the Cult of Ermordoth, which is these 5 cards, aside and shuffle it. This is the Cultist deck. So we'll put the Cultist deck over here. Choose one of the 2 downtown locations and one of the 2 south side locations. So there's a downtown, there's the south sides, there's a downtown. Okay, so we need to randomly choose one of those and one of these. Left or right hand?
Left.
Okay. Left or right hand?
Right.
Okay. Remove the other 2 versions from the game, then put north side, east town. So north side goes there, east town goes here. What are you looking at?
No, it's just.
I'll just read it.
Ah!
What happened?
I bumped the light.
Oh. Rivertown. Rivertown's the one in the center. Downtown's up here. South side is down here. Miskatonic University, the Grave Yarde, St. Mary's Hospital, and your house. But,
Check the campaign log.
based on the number of players, if there are exactly 2 players in the game, search the gathered encounter sets for 1 copy of Alkalite and spawn it at Southside.
Womp.
Check the campaign log if your house has burned to the ground, which it did. Oh yeah, you have 0 XP left, and I have 2. Each investigator begins play at Rivertown. You said Southside is where, yep, Southside where it belongs. It gets a doom because after Alkalite enters play, place a doom on it. Your house is RFG'd because it burned down.
It didn't burn down. We
burned
it
down
to the ground.
Yeah. Shuffle the remaining encounter cards to form the encounter deck. If the Ghoul Priest is still alive, it gets shuffled in. And some of the effects first encountered in the scenario may cause doom to be placed on enemies. Reminder that doom on enemies counts towards the doom that will advance the agenda. And it goes away when it does. So I'm going to leave this over here as a reminder. Or let's scooch this up slightly. Not all of these locations are connected to one another. I'm going to put a box. I'm getting Womb Raider to print me some arrows, to 3D print me some arrows, but she hasn't done that yet. But so anything with a box is connected. So box, box, box. Oh, this isn't going to work.
Yep.
Because diagonal. That way. All right, so anything with a heart is connected. We're not going to need these 3 hearts, right? The graveyard is connected to Rivertown. The Rivertown's connected to Miskatonic. Miskatonic's connected to Northside. And then just the top ones.
Oh no, we're almost out of 3s.
We're almost out of 3 hearts. That's fine. Okay, and we start in Rivertown. It has 1 shroud and 1 investigator clues, so that'd be 2. There is something unsettling about the water of the Miskatonic River tonight. It ripples and bubbles as though something is moving beneath the surface.
Blub, 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 blub.
All right, so that is the setup. We can read the agenda. I'll go ahead and do that, and you can read the act afterwards. Predator or Prey, Agenda 1A. Lita seems convinced of a conspiracy within the city of Arkham. She believes that a secret cult serves the ghouls that live in the crypts beneath the city, and that several of the cult's prominent members are scattered throughout Arkham. As you begin searching for them, you can't shake the feeling that you too are being hunted. Action, resign, you don't want to risk taking too long, so you head to safety with the information you've gathered. 6 doom to advance.
Act 1A, Uncovering the Conspiracy, and the only act card in this scenario.
Act card.
You have 1 night to find the members of this cult and unveil their plan. The more members of the cult you can find and interrogate before midnight, the better. Action. The investigators spend 2 investigator, aka 4 clues, as a group. Draw the top card of the cultist deck. Objective. Find as many unique cultist enemies as you can and add them to the victory display. If there are 6 unique cultists enemies in the victory display, advance. Note, not all 6 of them are in the cultist deck.
Well, yeah, because there's only 5 in the cultist deck. I wonder where the other one is. Okay.
Oh yeah, draw cards.
I might need to stop throwing my cards on the ground first. Oh no, Lita! That's just a preview. Get used to that, Lita. We're going to be throwing you somewhere else.
Spoilers.
Right.
I
Although,
like that one.
we could always win the 3rd scenario before Ermordoth shows up.
Right.
What a funny joke. Alrighty, 5 cartas. I like that. I like that. Woof. Discard those 2. Discard those 3.
Discard that one.
Ah, my weakness. Perfect. That was a great mulligan. Alrighty then. So we need to get clues, we need to find cultists.
Preferably in that order. Because if we find cultists before we find clues, they're not the cultists we're looking for.
No, they'll be wizards of the order. So the modifiers on the bad tokens are Skull minus X, which is the number of doom, the highest number of doom on a cultist enemy in play. Cultist is -2, place a doom on the nearest cultist. And tablet is now a -3 if you fail, place one of your clues on your location. Woof. Okay. So we've got 2 clues here. And we've got an acolyte, which he's just sitting there, but he does have a doom on him, so we need to deal with him eventually. How do you think we want to go about this?
I think I should be able to get both of these clues,
Okay.
but I'm still probably going to stay in Rivertown.
Okay. And then I could go to South. I mean, I'm currently not well equipped to kill this acolyte.
He's also not going to do anything.
No, we just need to kill him in 5 turns, right? Because
Roughly, yeah.
yeah, 4 or 5 turns.
Okay, so I'm going to go first,
Okay.
and I'm going to play Wendy's Amulet.
Oh, nice. So that lets you do what?
You may play the topmost event in your discard pile as if it were in your hand.
That's not a good thing to play first.
Is that, oh, it's not an action, it's just when I play Wendy's Amulet, I can do that.
No. Forced. What's the forced ability?
After you play an event,
Where does it go?
place it on the bottom of your deck instead of your discard pile.
So how are you going to play cards in your discard if all your events go to the bottom of your deck instead of your discard?
Ew. Oh, so that needs to come out.
That needs to come out after you play events.
Let me, oh,
Steal
wait,
those from you.
I should have that many.
Yeah. Wait, I need to get my resources too.
Well, I'm going to play Madame Labranche.
Okay, what does she do again?
Fast action, no cards, exhaust, draw a card. No resources, exhaust, gain a resource, 2/2 sync.
Okay.
Action the second, I'm going to play Winging It. So if I can play it from my discard pile. If I do, shuffle it into my deck after resolving its effects. Your location gets -1 shroud for this investigation. If I played it from my discard pile, I get 2 clues instead of 1 if I
Okay.
succeed. So right now I'm testing on a 0 shroud with 3 book, which means
Only the auto fail.
only the auto fail. -4 puts me at 0. On a test of 0, I still get 1 clue.
Yep.
That goes in my discard.
Yep.
And now I'm just going to test straight up for the second clue,
Okay.
which is a 3 on a 1, meaning -2 or better. And
Tablet is -3. If you fail, place one of your clues on your location.
boo! Well,
So-
I know what I'm doing next turn.
Getting 2 clues.
Yes.
All right, that was your turn.
Yep.
Let's see, where do I want to go? I want to stay around Southside. Since we're in the clue gathering phase, though, I'm going to play a Rite of Seeking. It has 3 charges. I think it'd be a waste to spend them here. A 5 against a 1
I agree.
it seems like a waste. I mean, I would pick up both of the clues, but the graveyard seems like a place to go. But if I recall correctly, a cultist spawns in the graveyard. So,
Not ideal for you currently.
yeah. Let me head over to Miskatonic. Because that connects to Southside and St. Mary's, and that gives me some places to go. East Town's far away now, but that's fine. Miskatonic University, 4 Shroud, 2 Investigator Clues. Action, search the top 6 cards of your deck for a tome or spell card and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. The campus is quiet and lonely. Several of the buildings have been left unlocked for students and faculty working late into the night. Alrighty. And then my third action will be to cast Drawn to the Flame. Draw the top card of the encounter deck, then discover 2 clues at your location. I've got On the Wings of Darkness. Test foot 4. If you failed, take 1 damage and 1 horror, then disengage from each non-Night Gaunt enemy engaged with you and move to a central location. Would that mean I get the Rivertown clues and not the Miskatonic clues?
That says draw the card.
Then discover the clues at your location. So if I move as a result of this card, I'm now at Rivertown. Okay,
Yep.
well, let's not fail this. Manual Dexterity is going to get committed to that, so I'll be testing 5 feet. 5 feet on a test of 4. Zero.
Good commit.
Yep. I draw a card because of Manual Dexterity, and then I get 2 clues because of Drawn to the Flame. And those were my 3 actions. I played Rite of Seeking, moved, and then Drawn to the Flame. All right.
Monsters go.
He just sits there.
Monster doesn't do anything right now. Draw
We
a card.
get a Carta, which is interesting. And I get a resource. The sheet gets a Doom. On the Wings of Darkness. Jesus
Well.
Christ. I might be coming back to Rivertown with you. I'm testing 3 feet on a test of 4. I need the +1 or the Elder Sign. -2, that gives me a 1. Not even the lucky will save me. So, I take 1 damage and 1 horror, and then disengage from every enemy and move to a central location.
Hi, Rep.
Look, I'm here now. 1 damage and 1 horror. Not the best. Not the worst either.
Oh, lovely.
What do you got? An acolyte? Where does he spawn?
Oh, an empty location.
How about Miskatonic University?
Eh.
I'll go over there and punch him. Although, I don't have anything to deal with him. I've got my fists. But yeah, we're going to have to start punching people pretty soon.
Yep. All right. So what you think? I'm gonna grab both of these clues.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna play Winging It from my discard pile, paying the cost of 1.
Sure.
-1 shroud for this investigation. If you play Winging It from your discard pile, discover 1 additional clue if you succeed.
Okay.
So I'm going to shuffle it into my deck real quick because I will be testing 3 on a 0. So unless I get the auto fail, I just get both of those clues.
And then we can spend them and figure out where the cultist spawns.
Right on top of us.
Right. I don't think they spawn in Rivertown, but maybe. Who knows?
Not the red one.
+1.
Hey.
So there's your 2 clues. Oh, it's an action to spend them. Do you want to spend them as an action?
I would like to do this first.
Okay. You got your lantern out.
And then now I will spend action the third of mine.
Okay. Your third action is to draw that. What do you got?
Herman Collins,
He's
the
in the
Undertaker.
graveyard.
Humanoid cultist spawn graveyard. Choose and discard 4 cards from your hand. Parlay. Add Herman Collins to the victory display.
He deals 1 and 1. He's a 3/4/4, or I can just punch him. That also works. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is to add a doom to the agenda.
Great.
That's my weakness. So place 1 doom on the current agenda. This can cause it to advance, but it doesn't because we're only at 4. Forest, if dark memory is in your hand at the end of your turn, reveal it and take 2 horror. I'd rather not do that. Although I could have moved on to an acolyte at the end of my turn, revealed it, and just killed it. But I'm already at 2 horror. If I had a sync, like if I had Pete out, I wouldn't have cared. So that's my first action. So that eats up 2 resources and an action and 6 more actions, basically.
Yep.
Woof. So Herman Cain is not really going to be doing much over there. I need to start punching acolytes.
I mean, if I need to, I can go take care of an acolyte
Okay.
by just throwing my lantern at him and he dies.
Oh, that's true. What does it do? 1 damage to an enemy?
At your location, this action does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
So I basically walk up to the acolyte as a little orphan and go, hey, how's it go?
Well, I think I'm going to get those 2 resources back because I need them. I need my resources. Like, that was just a wasted turn by drawing my
Yep.
weakness, which is unfortunate. Monsters.
Go. Monster's done. Draw a card.
Perfect.
And
Get a resource.
Get a resource.
Okay. That's the end of that's the end of the round. The 5th doom in play. So now we do need to start dealing with these acolytes. How important is that lantern to you? Like, would you be willing to go and throw it at an acolyte, and then I can go deal with another acolyte?
Yeah, I mean, it just goes into my discard, and
You can't get it back with scavenging because you get rid of them.
no, but I could also get it back with resourceful,
Oh yeah.
or I've got another one in my deck.
Okay, sure. Encounter card time. I've got Mysterious Chanting. Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. If there are no cultist enemies in play, search the encounter deck for a cultist and draw it, then shuffle. So 2 doom is going on which enemy? Which one are you going to throw your lantern
I'd like
at?
to go to south side.
All right, 3 doom on that guy.
So you're gonna go take care of him.
And I'll go to south side, yep.
No, I was saying I was gonna go to south side.
Oh, well
I mean, I
then,
can go to Miskatonic either way.
well, the one that we're guaranteed to kill,
Yeah.
throwing your lantern at, we want the most doom
Right.
on. Okay, so you want to go to south side,
Yeah, I was gonna go down there because I think I could have an easier time of
getting clues
getting
there.
clues down there than necessarily Miskatonic right now, since I'm tossing my lantern.
Solid, okay. Your encounter.
I don't wanna. Oh, mysterious chanting. How convenient.
Oh, yeah, we'll just put 2 more doom on him, since that's the one you're going to go throw your lantern at.
Yep. He's the one chanting that has all this green aura around him, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, hey, dude. Okay.
Well, first, enter south side.
I'm going to engage him.
South side has 2 clues, 2 shroud. You can search your deck for an ally and add it to your hand, then shuffle.
I think I already have my only ally out.
I like my ally.
Oh, is it once per game?
Limit once per game.
Per
Investigator, yeah.
So, action the first move down there. He
Engages you.
me. I'm going to discard my lantern to deal 1 damage to the 1 health acolyte.
He did.
And we get rid of 5 doom. It's the most doom I've ever gotten rid of. I think either of us have ever gotten rid of in a fell swoop.
Except for advancing an agenda.
Well, that doesn't really count.
Yeah.
And I think action the third is going to be just investigating at Southside.
Okay. 2 shroud.
I got 3 book. -1 or better. Skull X. Highest number of doom on a cultist enemy in play.
Which is 1 now.
Hey. So I get a clue.
Solid. That was your turn?
Yep.
Oh, I wasn't done yet. So if we flip our bitches, we need to remember to flip them back. All right, I'm going to move over to Miskatonic again. Fucking Wings of Darkness. I got the Acolyte on me. I'm just going to punch him.
You go punch that
No,
dude.
that's 2 against a 3. I would hate to spend this card. All right. Before I move, I'm going to cast Shriveling. Before I move. So we're going to retcon my move. I've decided to play my Shriveling. I hate wasting a charge on an Acolyte because it's wasting a damage and spending a charge, but I need to. So my first action was Shriveling, playing Shriveling. Second action, move. Third action, Shrivel the Acolyte. That'd be 5 against a 3. Let's commit Fearless to it. So it's 6 against a 3, and if I succeed, I heal a horror.
Not bad.
-1. Okay. So he's dead. I didn't need the commit, but healing a horror is nice. And that's my turn, because I played this, moved, and killed. Okay.
Monsters go. Herman Collins does absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Oh, I spent a Shriveling charge as well. So my next turn is going to be to go hurt him next turn.
Okay.
Or maybe... It would take me 2 moves, and then he would get an attack in on me, which I don't particularly enjoy. So maybe I'll move back to Rivertown, ready up, and then go there 2 turns from now. But all right, we get a Carta
Card.
and a resource.
Get a resource.
And the sheet gets a Doom, which we're at 4 of 6 now. Which we need to start getting clues, killing cultists. You've got a clue there. I can get these clues. That's what I can do. And then yeah, okay. Anyway, I've got False Lead. If you have no clues, False Lead gains Surge. Well, that's me. Crypt Chill. Test head 4. If you fail, choose and discard an asset. Oh, this is bad. I guess I'm 5 against 4. -2.
Sounds like you're lucky, Rip.
How lucky.
I got Obscuring Fog attached to your location. Limit 1 per location. Attached location gets +2 Shroud. After successfully investigated, remove Obscuring Fog.
Well, that's no bueno.
Doesn't help any.
No. So if I can get these 2 clues and you can somehow get that clue, we'll have another one. We'll be able to spawn another cultist. Let me go first and try to get these clues.
Okay.
I'm going to Rite of Seeking, Miskatonic University. I'm 5 head against 4 Shroud. 0. That's the 2 clues. I'm going to use Miskatonic's ability to search the top 6 cards of my deck for a tome or spell and then add it to my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a talent, that's innate, that's an item, that's an ally. So I've got these 2 to choose from. I'm going to do that one. And then shuffle. And then move back into Rivertown.
Okay.
Because I'll go try to fuck up Herman Cain over there.
I mean, he is in the graveyard. Graveyard.
Also, we don't know what the Graveyard does.
Okay, so for my turn, I'm going to play my Lucky Cigarette Case.
Okay. Fucking 10-year-old urchin with a cigarette case.
She's going to have a gravelly voice by 16. Yeah. Then I'm going to tap Madame LeBlanc.
Because you have no resources.
For a resource.
And that's a fast action.
Yep.
Okay.
So action the second, I'm going to play Winging It with the 1 resource I just got to lessen the Shroud by 1.
So you're at 3.
I haven't really, like, my discard pile is tiny.
Thinking about committing Wendy's Amulet to
Yeah.
it. But Wendy's Amulet is really good if you have a lot of cards in your discard. And it also turns the Elder Sign into an auto win.
True. So right now I'm at a 3 on a 3.
Yes. And playing Winging It from the grave or from your discard just gets you an extra clue, right? Oh boy.
Then I only have 2 cards in hand, so that commits for 3.
3 question marks.
So I'm at a 6 on a 3.
That is quite the card. -1.
-1.
Is that your doggo?
Yep.
Successfully investigated, Obscuring Fog goes away. And you get your clue.
Hooray.
We're so bad at doing this. So that was your second action.
And then third, I'm going to move to St. Mary's.
St. Mary's Hospital. 2 clues, 2 Shroud. You can spend an action to heal 3 damage.
Okay.
An extended stay at St. Mary's can do wonders for the body, but its effect on one's psyche is unclear. All right, that is the end of your turn and the end of our turn in general. Oh, okay. We can spawn another cultist next turn. Or you could have spent your last action to spawn another cultist.
I think spawning the cultist would have been more important
than moving?
opening up St. Mary's.
Okay,
Yeah.
then let's do that. Let's do that instead. Retcon! So
Short-term retcon, not like a full-turn retcon.
Yeah.
Ruth Turner.
Huckster. Hey, guess where she spawns?
The Mortician, 245, humanoid cultist. Spawn. St. Mary's Hospital. Forced, after Ruth Turner is evaded, add her to the victory display. She's a 245.
Or we can punch her.
Or we can punch her.
Okay. So we got 2 cultists in play. I'm going to go screw him up. That's a big evade number.
Yes, it is.
All right, well, that's the end of our turn now. So the monsters go, they just sit there.
Yep.
We ready up, and we get cartas, and we get resources. Alrighty. The 5th out of 6 Doom is on the sheet, and I drew an Acolyte. That's actually fine because his Doom isn't going to cause it to advance. It turns the skull into a -1 instead of a 0. That's the only bad thing that happens. We can put him at Miskatonic, or we can put him, if we put him up in East Town, we can deal with him. But after the Doom goes away, he's not hurting anything. Let's put him in Miskatonic.
Right.
After the Doom goes away, he's just going to sit there.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Miskatonic is kind of a thoroughfare area. It's connected to 4 locations.
Yeah. Do you want to put him at North Side then?
So
it's got to go on one of these.
I guess these are all just a highway between each other, so it doesn't really matter where we put them at this point. Because if we put them at Miskatonic, then we have to go this way to get to these.
If we put him at North Side, then we have to go up that way. Yeah. Let's keep him at Miskatonic. Because I guess in order to get to St. Mary's, you still have to go that way, which is equidistant. So, okay, your draw.
Oh, look. A Hunting Night Gaunt.
Oh, boy. Luckily, he's got 1 evade, but he's got 4 HP.
And he's a hunter.
So we need to kill him.
Yeah.
Well, I've got my Shriveling out, but I was hoping to use Shriveling on him. Although I could I've got 4 cards in hand now. I don't know if I want to discard all of them to parlay him.
I've got...
What's your Lucky Cigarette case do again?
After you succeed at a skill test by 2 or more, exhaust
Draw.
Lucky Cigarette case, draw 1 card. So I could try to evade him.
And if you get the 0 or better, then you draw a card.
Yeah.
Because you're at, what, 4 on a 1?
Yeah.
And it's really more like a 2 on a 1 because -2s fail, but... But then what? Do you go to Ruth Turner?
I mean, I wouldn't be able to necessarily evade her at the moment easily.
Yeah, that Hunting Night Gaunt put a wrench into our plans here.
Yeah.
I forget how many turns we get on the next agenda. It's like 12 or something, isn't it?
Right, but we haven't gotten
done
any
anything.
cultists yet.
Yeah. We've got 2 out here. I mean, I could always just come punch her, but I think punching him is better. Because I'm closer to him. Or I could come down and punch your Night Gaunt.
I'll say he's going to be the problem now.
The Night Gaunt?
Like, if I evade him and run away, great, but he's still going to come after us.
Yeah. So if you can evade him and then, like, bolt up to, like, East Town.
Yeah.
Then I go take care of Herman Cain. The Night Gaunt moves into Rivertown and I can deal with him next turn.
Yeah.
But that's if you run away from him. If you
Right.
succeed in running.
Which, at this point, I think it's worth...
Committing when he's Amulet too?
Yeah, because... Like, if I don't get away from him this turn... Like, if I don't evade him pretty much here, I don't really have any options.
Okay, so you're sitting at, what, 6 on a 1?
Right.
But with double negative modifiers.
So, -2 or better.
Yep. -2. Good commit, which is really -4. It sends your 6 down to a 2, which does evade him. Alrighty. So he's here.
Yep. And then I'm going to run my ass up to East Town.
Okay.
While you are in East Town, reduce the cost of each ally asset you play by 2.
With 2 clues. Alright, that was your turn. You can flip your bitch. Oh, he's not going to come up to Rivertown this turn because he's going to ready up. Alright, I'm going to head over into the graveyard. Herman Cain is going to engage me.
throw pizza at you.
Yeah. Godfather's Pizza, is that who it is? Is that his thing?
Think so.
Okay, when I enter the Grave Yarde. Forced, after you enter the Grave Yarde, test Head 3. If you fail, you must either take 2 Horror or move back to Rivertown. Head 3. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to go 5 against 3. -1. I succeed. All right, let's Shriveling Herman Cain. I'm testing head against... So 5 head against 3.
That's the French pronunciation of Collins, right? Herman Cain.
Cain, yeah. French, yeah. Just half of the consonants in French you don't pronounce regardless. So it's Cain. -1. That is 2 damage on Herman Cain. And I'm going to Shriveling again. Now I wish I bought that recharge. 5 against a 3. Cultist, -2. That's a success. Place 1 doom on the nearest cultist. Now, we did look this up, and here's how it works because of the skill test timings. So the skill test timings say... Reveal the Chaos token, which I did. Resolve the Chaos symbol effects. So a doom gets placed on the nearest cultist, which is Herman Collins. Then determine my modified skill value, which is 3. Determine success or failure. Success. Apply the test results. He takes 2 damage and dies, so that doom just didn't fucking matter, which is fantastic. And Herman Cain is up here in the victor display.
Whee!
And that's my turn. Put the cultist token back in the bag. Fruit my bitch. All right, monsters go. All the monsters who do anything don't do anything.
Have done it.
Yep. So we ready up. We ready this monster, which, I need my baseball bat or to get another Shriveling, because he's got 4 HP.
Yeah, he does.
All right, so we get that. We get a Carta. Oh, hey, Paranoia. Discard all your resources. There go all my resources. I gain a resource. Oh, yeah, and there's 4 clues here in the graveyard. Can maybe try to get those with my Rite of Seeking, and then let the dude move up to Rivertown and then fuck him up, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, Doom goes on the sheet. That will be the 6th. Well, the 7th, technically. Doom goes off the Acolyte. We have 8 more turns. Oh, no, it's the Masked Hunter! Spawn engaged with prey. Prey, most clues. Neither of us has any clues right now. He's a 4/4/2 hunter, plus 2 health per investigator. When you are engaged with the Masked Hunter, you cannot discover or spend clues. Do I want him engaged with me? He deals 2 damage and a brain.
So we just have to kill him to put him in the victory display?
Just have to kill him. He's got 8 health. 1 Shriveling. I don't have my bat. I don't, like...
I mean, he's only a 2 evade. I have 4 to begin with. So...
But he's going to be running around the board. I mean, I guess if we spawn him with you, that gives me time to try to find my baseball bat. Like, I can just sit here and draw a card, draw a card, draw a card. Because...
Well, and...
Both of my weaknesses are out of my deck.
The Hunted Night Gaunt is going to pin you in, essentially, this turn.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Let's put him on you so that you can evade him. Okay, now we've got Time is Running Short, Agenda 2A. The minutes pass quickly as your investigation continues. Action: resign. You don't want to risk taking too long, so you head to safety with the information you gathered. 8 Doom to advance. All right, so that was advancing the agenda. Now this bullshit. Hunting Shadow, Peril! Well, I must choose between 2 options, and I cannot spend the clue, so I have to take 2 damage. That hurts.
Crypt Chill. Test head 4. If you fail, choose and discard one asset you control. If you cannot, take 2 damage instead.
So your cigarette case or your lady.
Yeah.
Mystic, what is she? Mysterious
Benefactress.
benefactress.
So head 4, test 4, just straight up.
Oof. 0.
Woo!
Solid.
Fuck yeah.
Good pull, good pull. All right, it's our turn now. You want to try evading him?
So what I was thinking is hopefully I'd be able to evade him, get these clues,
And move to downtown?
and move to downtown.
Although that pins you in because
right.
he's not moving.
I mean,
He'll
he's
be
got,
there and he's a hunter, although he's
got the same evade. So do the monsters move first and then?
Yeah, well, yeah. If you exhaust
Oh.
him, he won't move.
Right. He'll ready up. Okay.
He'll ready up.
So yeah, I think that's the game plan is I play the, I'm gonna run away from you, but just barely.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to evade him. He doesn't retaliate, so I can
not
try 3 times. Oh, alert, yeah. -2 or better. Attempt the first.
-2.
Okay.
He's evaded.
He's evaded there. Next,
You okay over there, doggy?
I
Panting awful
am
hard.
going to
Play winging it from your discard.
play Winging It for my discard.
Solid.
So -1 Shroud. If I succeed, I
You
get
get
an
both
additional
clues.
clue. So that will get shuffled in.
Uh-huh.
So
3
3 on
against
a
a
1.
1. Get a 0 and draw a card. That's a 0. The highest number of doom on a cultist enemy in play, which is 0.
After you succeed by a skill test by 2 or more, I get to draw a card. I get both clues.
And shuffle winging it into your deck.
This deck.
And then head over to downtown, maybe?
Yep.
Because Hunting Nightgaunt's going to move into Rivertown. The graveyard's a victory point. And with Rite of Seeking, it's almost free for me to get all 4 of these clues.
If you like draw on your first card.
On my first card, my baseball bat. I need to find my baseball bat. Because or my other shriveling.
Yeah.
Because me fighting monsters with my fists is not something I want to do.
Okay. And then yes, I come over to downtown. Oh, I can gain 3 resources. Limit once per game. 3
call it.
Shroud, 2 Investigator clues.
We'll call it a loan. Alrighty.
It's like record that you took a loan in the
Right.
campaign log.
What is this, Carcosa?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to draw a card. This actually helps. This actually helps.
Add your brain to fight.
No. It's Lita Chantler. That's my second action. So at least I have 3 fists, and I'll be testing 3 against 3 and dealing a damage, because it is a monster. The cultists aren't. Is he?
Nope.
No. He's elite, though. Oof. And it's damage sinks. It's a damage sink, which is a huge thing.
Especially for the hunted night god.
Yeah, and the Hunting Night Gaunt, if I engage him, I can put my damage on Chantler, but take the horror and deal damage back to it. So, okay, I have a way to deal with the monster now. I drew a card, I played Lita Chantler, I'm going to get these clues in the graveyard. Rite of Seeking, testing 5 head against 1 Shroud. Skull, which is 0. 2 clues. We also now have 4 clues. We can spawn another cultist, but we're out of actions.
I was say,
Okay.
you take care. Oh, well, you played Lita, so you're kind of set up.
Yeah, and I'll get another card draw, and I'll get a resource if I find my baseball bat. Even better. But Lita was like the 3rd best thing I could have found, on top of like
Shriveling baseball bat.
yeah, baseball bat number 1, shriveling number 2, then Lita Chandler number 3.
So Hunting Night Gaunt moves.
Yep. Hunter's move.
The Masked Hunter readies up.
Ready's up into East Town. These 2 do nothing. End of the phase, we get Karta and Resourca. And actually, with Lita Chandler, I only need to hit him with Shriveling once. I can tank the damage and finish him off with my special ability. Lita Chandler. Solid. Okay. 5 cards in hand. All right, end of, or I guess beginning of the Mythos phase.
That readies up.
Yep, beginning of the Mythos phase. Doom on the sheet. We got a Wizard of the Order. He's a big boy, but I can kill him with a Shriveling. He has to spawn at an empty location, which I guess is going to be south side. At the end of the Mythos phase, place a Doom on him. So I will go and deal with him, and then I'll go deal with Ruth
What
Turner.
about the Hunting Night Gaunt?
I'll kill him this turn.
Okay.
And then he's going to have a couple Doom, but I'll deal with him in 2 turns.
Okay.
Although he's not a monster. I don't have another Shrivel. Okay, never mind. I've got a way to deal with him. Okay. That was my card draw. Your
The
card draw
Masked
now.
Hunter is also going to be an issue.
Yeah, because he's going to pin you in with the Acolyte.
No, he's going to come towards you if you stay on the Hunting Night Gaunt.
Oh, because you're going to move to North Side?
Fuck!
What happened? Oh, a Hunting Night Gaunt. Well, I'm not doing my job as monster killer.
I mean, we can always resign.
We can resign at any time. That's true. God damn it, camera. All right, so that was our turn, or that was this guy's turn. At the end of the Mythos phase, Doom on the Wizard. I'd like to get at least 2 more cultists. The Hunting Night Gaunt does 1 and 1.
I can evade him, move, and draw a card to see if I can. Like, I've got a couple ways to like evade. So if I can get something where I like evade all monsters you're engaged with, I can just like, because if I evade him, he's gonna ready up. The Masked Hunter potentially moves over here depending on where you move.
I move. I'm going to be in Rivertown. He's going to move on to me, which is not bueno. And I don't have a way. Lita Chandler doesn't help with him.
I can take a hit from this guy,
Yeah,
but he's still gonna move in.
yeah. And you don't want to take a hit from both of them.
I mean, if I take a hit from both of them, she just dies, and I take
Some damage.
1 and 1 or 2 health.
Yeah. Okay. I might not be able to. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. You know what? This might sound crazy. Because it kind of is. No. That's going to take me 2 turns to do. All right, let me go first. How important are these clues? It's a victory point. It's another half occultist. I think I'm going to get these.
Okay.
Okay. My last Rite of Seeking, I'm testing Head 5 against Shroud 1. Cultist. -2 is a success. Place 1 Doom on the nearest cultist enemy. Well, I'm planning on dealing with him, so I'll put it on him because he is equidistant to him. Okay. So that's my 2 clues. My second action is going to be to move into Rivertown and engage this Hunting Night Gaunt. Well, it engages me, importantly. And I'm going to spend my last Shriveling to attack him. This is 5 brain against 3. Five brain against 3. I really need this to succeed. So 6 brain against 3. 7 brain against 3. -2. I didn't need to commit, but I like the insurance. So that is 3 damage on the Hunting Night Gaunt, 2 from Shriveling, and 1 from Lita Chantler. When an investigator at your location successfully attacks a monster, which the Hunting Night Gaunt is, that investigator deals +1 damage. All right. So I got the clues, I moved, and I attacked. That's my turn.
Okay. I am going to try to evade this guy,
Okay.
and I'm going to commit pickpocketing,
So you're
which
5
5
on
on a
1
1,
with
which
double negative modifiers.
makes it a -2 or better.
Yep. We can resign at any time. Did the camera turn off after we said we can resign at any time? That's hilarious. I didn't even know that. I didn't notice that. What do you got? -1.
All right.
Which is a -2, which is a success.
By more than 2.
By exactly 2.
So I can exhaust my Lucky Cigarette case to draw a card.
Okay. Pretty much exactly timed on when it turned off. That's great.
And then, so that was the first one.
Yep, first action.
I'm going to straight up investigate 3 on 3. So 0 or better.
That is 2, -2.
Oh damn, look what I found. 2 resources. Fast play after you fail a skill test by 2 or less while investigating. Discover 2 clues at your location. Thank ya much.
All right, we can spawn 2 more cultists whenever we want.
And then I'm running to the north
To
side.
the north side, spend 5 resources to gain 2 clues from the token pool. It has 4 clues on it naturally.
And that is the end of my turn. Flip the beat.
Okay, the monsters go.
Easy first.
Well, no, that happens during the upkeep phase.
Oh.
Hunters move. He moves to me and engages me. Then, monsters engaged with investigators attack, and I can resolve them in whatever order. The Hunting Night Gaunt is going to deal Lita Chantler a damage, and me a horror,
Which kills it.
which kills the Hunting Night Gaunt. Because of my special ability. Now, what to do with the Masked Hunter? Do I just say, fuck you, Lita Chantler? I'm going to have to run away from him, which I probably can.
I mean, there's only one more monster on the board currently.
Yeah, you're Hunting Night Gaunt up there.
Yeah.
All right, Lita Chantler is going to take the 2 damage from his attack and the one brain.
Bye, Lita.
Thanks for the help, Lita.
Because you couldn't use your special again.
No, because it's once per phase.
Yep.
Okay, that's the monsters phase. Now, upkeep, he readies up. We flip our bitches. We get a card and a resource. Oh boy. I need to go down and deal with that Wizard of the Order. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, he's going to get more Doom on him. I definitely need to deal with him, which means I need to evade him. Okay. Anyway,
That readies up.
yep. Mythos phase, Doom goes on the sheet.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Hunting Shadow. I must either spend a clue or take 2 damage. Well, let's do that. Spending a clue, easy choice.
False lead. If you have no clues, false lead gains surge. If you have 1 or more clues, test book 4.
Oof.
For each point you fail by, place 1 of your clues on your location.
Ooh. That could put all your clues back down at a Shroud of 3.
So I'm at 3.
So you're currently sitting at +1.
0, -1, -2.
Wow. Okay. -2 or better. I guess it's saving clues, so committing cards is important. -1.
Plus, all of those are items.
Oh, and you can get them back with Scavenging or Wendy's Amulet, or no,
The
Resourceful. Or no,
resource.
that new thing that you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's taken care of.
Yeah, I need to run away from this Masked Hunter. End of the Mythos phase, he gets another Doom. 3 Doom. We're at 5 total, but if I kill him, that gets rid of it. So you're trapped between a Hunting Night Gaunt and an Acolyte.
Yep.
The Acolyte
They're
is
both.
going to be easier to evade. Well, they're both about the same. Okay. Let me try to evade my Masked Hunter first. Can I deal damage to him? Is there any way I can deal damage to him? It's going to be tough. All right, let's evade and testing 3 on 2. -1. Perfect. He is now evaded in Rivertown. And I'm going to trade 1 cultist for another. And engage this Wizard of the Order.
As action the second when you enter.
Yep, when I enter. And my third actually before I move. No, because now fuck. I need to play my baseball bat. I don't want to tank a damage though. But if I don't move, he's going to ready up.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I got to move down here.
You gotta take the 1 damage just to. Because your baseball bat can kill him next turn and allow you to move.
Yeah, onto
Before.
Ruth.
Yeah, you'd have to move on to Ruth because if you move to the Acolyte.
How do I want to do this? If I play my baseball bat, that gets me 4 fists. I'd be testing 4 against a 4, though. That's still not great. Him having 4 fight is rough. Yeah, okay. I'm going to retcon. I'm going to play my baseball bat first and then move into South Side. I can always heal at St. Mary's. Okay, so I've got a baseball bat out now, and I'm engaged with this wizard. He also retaliates, which is a bitch. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Alright.
Southside has... Oh, you already got the clues on Southside, right?
Yep.
You were there. Put more clues on it.
So I'm going to gain a resource,
Okay,
spend 2 resources, and move down here.
and engage the Acolyte.
Yep.
That's your whole turn?
Yep.
Alright, so then what?
So monsters go.
Hunter's gonna hunt.
He's gonna hunt. My old granny's gonna take a damage for me.
Oh, yeah. I take 1 damage from the wizard. It puts me at 4 of 6, which is not great.
That's the end of monsters. Everything readies up, including this hunter.
Yep. Get a Carta and a resource. God, Ruth Turner deals just heart as well.
Which is fine. I haven't taken any horror or any damage yet. So like if I need to go down and try and just straight up evade her, drawing cards to...
I think I might have to review the tape. I think I revealed a cultist token. I did reveal a cultist token when I shriveled Herman. And I don't think I took the horror for it.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain I didn't take the horror for it. I can't remember if that was the only time, but I think it was. Okay. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. Anyway, that's the upkeep phase, right? We drew a card, we got a resource.
Mm-hmm.
Third Doom on the sheet, sixth Doom in play because of this guy. If I don't kill this guy this turn,
We resign.
we have to resign. Yep. So I can take 2 swings at him, and if I fail both times, I'm resigning. And we only have 1 cultist, which isn't great, but... Okay, Doom on the sheet and encounter cards. Obscuring Fog. Attached to your location. That's fine. There are no clues here anyway.
I don't wanna. Oh, locked door. Attached to the location with the most clues and without a locked door.
Which is north side.
How inconvenient. Not really.
No. Okay. Let me swing at this guy, if you don't mind. I kind of wish I had Lita Chandler now because I'd be at 5 fist. I'm going to commit my Storm of Spirits to it to put me up to 5 fist. I'm testing 5 on 4. Oh, technically at the end of the Mythos phase, he gets a Doom. 5 against 4. -1. And it deals +1 damage. He has 2 HP. He's dead. That's big.
That helps.
That is very big. Okay. Now, do I go over and try to fuck up Ruth? I can tank a hit from her. Nope, here's what I do. I gain a resource. And then I go into St. Mary's Hospital. There's 2 clues, 2 shroud. Ruth Turner's engaged with me. That's the end of my turn. Or could you have come down and evaded her?
I was thinking about it, but I don't have anything that I can commit to it. And
So
she's
you'd
a
be
5
testing
and a
4 on a 3, 4 on a 5. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be
Okay.
+1.
I'll just kill her next turn. Hopefully.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
Bye-bye Lantern and Acolyte.
Lantern and Acolyte go bye-bye.
That is action the first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do action the second.
Do we want to spawn another cultist?
And... Ooh, do I do that before I go down there?
I mean, the Masked Hunter is going to go to one of... He's going to move.
I mean, I would assume both of these are going to go here.
Oh,
together.
So we go, yeah.
Doesn't help us any because that traps us in.
We can go to our south side.
But they can still go to our south side. From Miskatonic.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm, like, I don't think I'd have... Like, I'm more worried about evading him than him. Mm-hmm.
Well, currently the prey is most clues, which would be you. So he would engage you.
Right.
Unless we spent clues.
Action first, action the second. I can spawn a cultist next turn depending on what. Because I need, like,
need
these
cards.
2 don't help me at all
Okay.
for them. So,
Sure.
action the third, that actually is somewhat helpful.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, that is the end of our turn. The monsters go, the hunters hunt. They both go there. I had Storm of Spirits, which deals 2 damage to each enemy at your location. I was hoping, but like it would cost me 6 resources to kill that guy and put 4 out of 10 damage on, or 4 out of 8 damage on that guy. Just not worth it. Ruth Turner attacks me, except Hypnotic Gaze. Fast play when an enemy attacks an investigator at your location. Cancel the attack, then reveal a random token from the bag. If a bad symbol is revealed, deal the attacking enemy's damage to itself. Not a huge deal because I'm like 2 swings of the baseball bat kills her anyway, but nope, it's a regular old -1. So it's just cancel the attack, which is still good. All right, that was the monster phase.
Our turn.
Yep, we ready up. Get a Carta. What'd you get? Oh, all your shit's gone.
Well, there go both my lanterns.
Oof.
Both my flashlights. Look what I found. Last chance. My amulet.
Oh yeah, because like you could have resourceful to get shit back. Yeah, that's a bitch of a weakness.
Which, go figure, also doesn't help me deal with these monsters.
Nope. All right. Doom on the sheet. Did you eat your resource? I don't think you did. You only have 1 in front of you.
I didn't, because I didn't spend a resource last turn.
A locked door. Attached to the location with the most clues without a locked door. That's here.
That just means we can't
investigate
okay,
there.
That's perfectly fine.
Yep.
Oh, I want to draw the last card.
What do you got? Peril?
I'm going to take 2 damage.
Why?
Oh, I guess if we spend the clues together.
Yeah, we can spend the clues together.
Yeah, I'll spend the clue.
Technically, I shouldn't have helped you with that peril, but it's like, why? Like, having 7 clues versus 6 doesn't mean much. If we're only going to spawn 1 more cultist, 7 versus 6 doesn't mean much.
Right.
And the rest of the clues are behind locked doors.
Oh,
so,
true.
like, I don't think
And
we're going to get...
4 turns away from having to...
Yeah, we're going to be getting out of here pretty soon. Okay. I need to swing my bat at Ruth Turner.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm testing 4 against 2. Fuck. That's 2 damage. But the baseball bat breaks.
Yep.
The skull. I'm gonna punch her with my fists now. Testing 2 against 2?
3 against 2.
3 against 2. Thank you for the leather coat. 3 against 2.
Here, wrap your fist in this. It won't hurt you as much.
A skull, which is 0. The leather coat breaks. No. Now, that would have been big if she'd have dealt a damage to herself. Yeah, I guess I might as well commit this now, too. I was going to use it again, but I don't have the resources to cast it. Although, I'm going to be sitting here when those guys come and get me. That's not good.
I can't take care of them.
You can't take care of them? Okay.
I can't immediately take care of them, but I'm going to see what I can do.
Okay. I'm going to punch Ruth Turner in the face with my fists again. 3 against 2 after committing Storm of Spirits.
If I take an evade action, am I allowed to test evading each monster in that single evade action, or do I have to take an individual evade action per monster?
Per monster.
Okay.
Cultist is -2, which fails. Place 1 doom on the nearest cultist. Ugh. Well, that was my turn. Fucking baseball bat. I hit Ruth. She's got a hard head, I guess.
Right.
I need a way to take a horror. I have things in my deck that allow me to take a horror whenever I want, but I haven't drawn them yet.
So they're going to move, engage, and deal damage.
Yeah, so Oh, you know what? If the Hunting Night Gaunt moves, engages me, and then deals me a damage and a horror, I can kill Ruth Turner before she gets an attack. I'm fairly certain that that works that way. I just want to look at
You
the...
get to decide what order things go in.
Yeah, the enemy attack. Where the fuck's the enemy phase? 25.
And then I can take a hit from the Masked Hunter.
Yep. Resolve engaged enemy attacks in player order, with each player resolving all of his or her engaged enemies before advancing to the next player. Each ready engaged enemy makes an attack against the investigator which is engaged. If an investigator is engaged with multiple enemies, resolve their attacks in the order of the attacked investigator's choosing. All right, so I can take the Hunting Night Gaunt. I can tank a hit and then kill Ruth Turner.
Okay. Then my 3 actions are going to be Spawn Occultist.
Okay. How many clues you need from me?
1.
Okay. That means he's going to engage me if he moves.
Or he engages me.
His prey is most clues.
Oh. Then you spend 2 clues.
I spend 2 clues and you spend 2 clues? So we each have 1 and we get to choose? Okay. Spawn Occultist. It is Wolfman Drew, a 4/4/2 in downtown. When he attacks, heal a damage. All right. We're probably not getting to him, but he's there now.
And we just have to kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. Action the second. Draw a card.
Mm-hmm. Anything helpful?
No.
No.
But I'm going to draw another card.
Okay. That was your 3rd action? Oh yeah, my Storm of Spirits goes away. All right, that's our turn.
Yep.
The monsters go. The hunters move. They are coming to us. You want the Masked Hunter,
Yep.
and I can take the Hunting Night Gaunt. Now, enemies attack. You take 2 and 1. Want to keep douchey McBitchface around? I guess that's fine. The Hunting Night Gaunt is attacking me. I take 1 damage, which puts me up to 5. And 1 horror, which puts me up to 4. And when I place a horror, Ruth Turner gets a damage. That's 4 hits on her. She's in the victory display. So that's 2. That's the monster phase. He doesn't do anything, right? Okay. Flip everybody and get our Carta. Get our resource. And put the 5th out of 8 Doom on the sheet. I don't think we're getting up to kill Wolfman Drew. It's going to be a Hail Mary. I might be able to get up there and kill him in 2 turns. If you can take this Hunting Night Gaunt from me. It also depends on what we get from this encounter deck.
Yeah.
We're not going to spawn the other cultist, and the Masked Hunter's just going to live, which means... Oof. All right. I've got an Acolyte. That just reduces our... Well, do we put him close so I can kill him?
Is it worth... If you put it at Miskatonic...
If I put it in Miskatonic,
You've
it's going to
gotta
take
move
me
that
an
direction.
action to kill him.
You've got to move that direction anyways.
Yeah.
But that gives us the opportunity of having 3 more actions each.
Yeah, okay. It takes an
But
action
that's
to
also
kill
assuming
him.
we don't draw
Another Acolyte or the Wizard of the Order.
or put Doom on the sheet.
I don't think that's in... Ancient Evils aren't in there.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'll put him in Miskatonic. Because then if you can take this Hunting Night Gaunt from me, although engaging an enemy... Okay, anyway, you need to draw your card.
Fuck.
What?
Place two doom on the nearest cultist enemy.
which is the wizard or the masked hunter. Well, that means that this is our last turn. Because unless you kill him, which you can't, we can't deal 8 damage to him in 1 turn.
Right.
So do we just resign?
So I need to.
Because right now we've got 8 doom in play. And we can get rid of 1 of it.
Yeah.
So the next doom is going to advance the act, which is
Right.
bad. Or going to advance the agenda.
So you can't even take
I'm at
an
1
attack
HP.
of opportunity to
I'm at 1 HP.
resign.
Resign does not give an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Fight, evade, parlay, resign do not do attacks of opportunity.
So then I would say let me go first. Because if nothing else, if I'm able to evade this guy for a certain reason, you can just resign.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to try to evade this guy.
He's not alert.
He is not alert.
Okay.
He's a 2. I've got 4. That makes it a 5.
5. That's a success.
So he is successfully evaded.
And he's at St. Mary's.
Okay.
Can we get rid of the 2 doom?
I don't know that we can.
Then we have to resign, otherwise
I
this is going to
understand
go. Okay.
Action the second.
Oh, your Dark Pact.
I've had it for like 2 turns, and I'm like, I gotta get this. I gotta play this sometime. I gotta play this sometime.
Okay.
That.
Now your
Now I
third
resign.
action is resigning.
That's
Okay.
why I wanted to, like, try to evade him, and I
Gotcha.
wanted potential you to be able to help if needed.
Hey, camera, thanks. I mean, I'm still engaged with the Night Gaunt. There's no way that I can deal 8 damage to him in 1 turn. So yeah, I'm just also going to resign. So, that is the end of the scenario.
So I had a lucky, and I just recently drew Cunning Distraction, which is automatically evade all enemies
at your location. But you
I
didn't,
didn't
have
have
the
5
resources.
resources.
Yeah.
But I did have an emergency cache that I thought about playing earlier, but I was like, I don't need the resources right now. I just need to be moving and doing things.
Yeah.
Like evading these monsters.
So the one problem that I'm seeing with my deck is that it relies on shriveling to deal most of the damage, and it only has 4 charges. So for these enemies that had 4 HP, that's half of a shriveling right there. It also really hurt that my baseball bat broke the first time I swung it. Like, that really hurt. Yeah, resign is a camera voice command. All right, do not read until the end of the scenario. If no resolution was reached, each investigator resigned or was defeated. Read resolution 1. You've managed to obtain some useful information about the cult and its plans. You can only hope it's enough. In your campaign log. In your campaign log, under cultists we interrogated, record the names of each unique cultist enemy in the victory display. So we got Herman Collins. And Ruth Turner. In the campaign log, under Cultist Who Got Away, record the name of each unique enemy still remaining in the Cultist deck or in play. So that's Wolfman Drew,
The Masked Hunter.
the Masked Hunter,
Peter Warren.
Peter Warren,
And Victoria Deveriux.
Victoria Deveriux. Got it. If the Ghoul Priest is in the victory display, cross out the Ghoul Priest is still alive. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display.
These would have been the 2 easiest.
Would they have been?
Spend 5 resources, spend 2 clues.
Oh, yeah. We needed to get those, but they were on the bottom. Okay, so those are not in the victory display. We've got 1, 2.
Although if we spawn them
Yeah.
in the final scenario.
True. All right, we've got 1, 2, Graveyard's a victory point, and Miskatonic's a victory point. This one still has clues on it. Okay, so that is 4 XP. Resolution 2, and then that's the end of the scenario. So I have 6 XP to spend, you have 4. And let's get all this crap off the board. Okay, so let's get the cultists back into their cultist deck. I'm going to leave the Masked Hunter out because I know that we're going to need it for the next scenario, just because we've played it before. Oh, I was like, where's the other agenda? It's the fucking Masked Hunter. Okay, Midnight Masks. Yeah, and the locked door. I mean, I guess we did go through all the entire deck, so the locked doors were guaranteed to come out. So if I've got 6 XP, do I get the... I think I get the 1 level 5 Shriveling. And then something else. Obscuring Fog is there. The Acolyte. There's the clues we didn't use. You upgrading a Lucky?
Yeah, and probably replacing Live and Learn with...
What does Live and Learn do?
Fast play after a skill test you failed ends. Attempt that test again, you get +2 skill value for this test.
That's an interesting one, though. Lets you retry a test.
Right, so if I would have won it by like... Or if I failed it by 4, or if I pulled the -4 and I failed it, I could potentially get +2, draw the -4 again, and not fail it that time because the +2 put me over.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think the Lucky is strictly better.
Because it's just +2.
Yeah. Fast play when you would fail a skill test, get +2, so I don't have to redraw and potentially auto-fail the second time.
True.
But it does cost a resource, and you can't commit it, whereas Live and Learn can commit for a question mark.
Yeah, and Live and Learn also is, if you draw the auto-fail, Live and Learn is like, nope, sorry, no auto-fail. Although, have you been using your special ability? Has there been a time for you to use your special ability?
There have been 1 or 2 times where I failed, but the test wasn't important enough for me to warrant discarding one of the cards in my hand.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that is all. Hey, yeah, I guess we technically won that campaign, although
we didn't
lose. Two cultists out of 6 is not great. I would give us a C- on that
yeah.
campaign or that scenario, because the number of cultists you interrogated, and by that I mean I killed them. I beat them with a baseball bat and I shriveled their flesh. Each cultist you interrogate, or the ones who got away, the more that got away, the harder the next scenario is. Okay, locked doors. This is Dark Cult. Well, actually, I shouldn't be putting these away until I know that we don't need them. We do need Dark Cult. We don't need Crypt Chill. We didn't need the locked doors. Oh, and these are Night Gaunts? Fuck. This is a Dark Cult, so we still need that, and I need to put a Night Gaunt back. Night Gaunt. Where are you? Night Gaunts. And we don't need Chilling Cold or whatever it's called. Okay.